everybody, it's Jasmine, and in today's video I am back with another anti-haul and wishlist video. In this series I go through Trend Mood's Instagram and we look at all of the new releases and I determine whether or not I am not going to buy it or if I'm considering putting it on my wish list. The first item here is from Sephora. It's called their LashStash to go. It has 5 sample products of mascaras. So it has here the Marc Jacobs, the Milk, Anastasia, Ilia, and the Lancome. I can already tell you I don't like Lancome, so that's already an indicator that I am probably not going to purchase this, simply because when I am trying value sets, I want to actually get to know products that I haven't tried before. Monsieur Big is actually a mascara that really smudges on me and is really messy because the wand is so large. I'm actually currently using the Milk Makeup Mascara and that's really good, and I believe I gave the Marc Jacobs mascara to my mom. I don't have this one in particular, but you know, through time with getting free samples and things of that nature, I have tried a majority of these mascaras or I've given them away. So this one is $28, which I feel like is reasonable considering that Sephora prices for mascaras typically are around $25. So for 5 minis, I think it is kind of reasonable, but also I am not super into mascaras at the moment because I am currently trying to film a new Battle of the Mascaras video, so I have so many in my collection already. Morphe has a brand new palette, and whenever Morphe comes out with palettes, I'm not really gravitated towards them. Quite honestly, I don't really like Morphe eyeshadows. I feel like they age pretty poorly, and I've said that on my channel for years now. So this palette right here is called the Sweet Oasis Artistry Palette, and it looks like it has 3 different types of tones. It has your nudes, it has your pinks, and then it has your blues. Along with this palette, there's going to be a 6-piece eye brush set and a mini lip gloss trio. I'm not really into Morphe brushes as well, and I am not really into lip glosses, so this whole collection in itself, I do see the appeal and I do see the market for it, but I'm just not their target audience for this one. This is the item that actually prompted me to do this video. It's by YSL, and I'm just gonna read it to you what it says because I honestly don't know what the heck this is. It says, 2021 is bringing us innovation. I'm here for it. Say hello to our new create your own lipstick shade device on the go. There are 3 different lipstick color pods with a velvet cream matte finish, and their liquid comes out of the top of the device for wearers to mix. Oh, I get it. It didn't click at first, but now it does. So this is a device that already has 3 different lipsticks inside, and depending on the shade of red that you want, it will alter each of the reds to create your perfect red. I get it. Okay. I'm thinking that considering it is YSL, oh yeah, it's $299. It includes 2 sets of colors in either the red, nude, orange, or fuchsia family. This device charges through USB-C and has a battery life of more than a week. The lipstick pod sets cost $100. And then it also says it has a custom skincare and foundation pods coming later in 2021. Listen, I see the innovation, and I probably see that those who are super bougie and love YSL will probably want to get this, but I just feel like this is a little gimmicky to me. Maybe it's too futuristic to me, but I just feel like I have so much in my collection that I don't necessarily need any device that will formulate skincare, foundation, lipsticks for me because quite honestly, I already have it. Also, the price, Miss Ma'am, girl, you could get a lot with $300, okay? And I'm just saying, on a little lipstick thing, Colourpop is launching the Like Dynamite Cream Gel Color Vault, which has 9 different colors, and that's launching January 14th. I've never tried any of the cream gel liners from Colourpop, any of their eyeliners aside from their BFF liners, which I'm not a huge fan of because it is a felt tip. I feel like these ones are going to dry out in my collection if I did purchase it. I am the type of person that buys these type of cream potted liners and they always dry up because I don't utilize them as fast as I should. Same thing with Colourpop Super Shock Shadows. I feel like I don't use them in the timely fashion that I should because usually after like 6 months it usually just goes bad. So I feel like for me personally and my collection, I just know that these ones are going to be thrown in the trash after like 6 months. But I do have to say that the pastels are probably my favorite. I love the pastel color family. It's actually my favorite color family in general. So I love the idea, I love the vibe of this, but I just think that the product itself is not going to last with me. Alongside that, they have a cotton candy collection, and there's going to be a palette, 3 lippy sticks, 2 blushes, 3 glosses, 1 highlighter, and 2 gel liners. This is a whole pink collection, and I feel like I'm a little over pink right now. I see the appeal, and I feel like on me, I have like a time and place for pink. I don't want to say I outgrew pink per se, but I like pink in different variations nowadays. Typically, I would like pink on my face and then nude or black on my body, but recently I've actually been wearing a lot of pink on my body, so anything pink makeup related is not really getting me excited. There's just a lot from Colourpop that they launch, and I just feel like it's so hard to keep up. Like, they just launched some new palettes like literally the other day, and now they're coming out with this cotton candy collection, and it just feels like a lot. Anastasia Beverly Hills came out with their iced out collection, which I'm not really excited about. So here they have a brow freeze, which is kind of like a laminated brow product. They have a highlighter in iced out, which just looks very white, and I don't think that will look good on me. They have a diamond gloss as well as a crystal gloss, and I'm not a gloss person, as we all know. So unfortunately, I feel like this collection in aesthetics looks really nice. It looks really crisp and clean, but there are just products that I don't think I would usually utilize. I am just now starting to get into like brow gels in my everyday routine. So I feel like the soap brow, the laminated brow thing, I think is a little out of my comfort zone. Ooh, now this is actually something that I'm kind of excited about. This is from BH Cosmetics, and they have some new acne patches. So for 30 stickers, they're $9 each, and they come in a variety of shapes and sizes. And I think that this is actually really cute. However, in my collection, I actually do have a lot of acne patches. And even though that these are pretty cute, I think I would only reserve it on days where I'm actually shopping at bhcosmetics.com and that I just need something extra in my cart to get free shipping, if I'm just speaking honestly. Because I have so much skincare. I hoard so much skincare, and this morning I realized I have like 5 toners that are open, as well as 4 moisturizers, a lot of serums, and there's a lot going on in the bathroom, and I just think that I need to stray away from skincare at the moment and just use up what I have before I go out and purchase any more. But you know what? I'm going to consider this part of my wish list because it is actually really cute, but I just don't need it right now. I think this is what we've all been waiting for. I have watched so many videos, and myself included, I have said that MAC is kind of a little lackluster. And you know, as a matter of fact, MAC has actually been making me really upset because they always discontinue things that I really like from the brand. So right now, MAC isn't really on my side, but I think that this is actually a really cool launch. They have some new Paint Pot shades, and Paint Pot is actually something that I use on my clients. It's a really nice eye base, but they have new shades. They have a variety, and I will just read it off real quick. They have a black, electric purple shimmer, cool taupe, silver, shimmery pink, peach, deep emerald sparkle, soft pink with sparkle, brown, reddish purple, warm nude, burnt orange, burgundy, and yellow gold. That's a lot of shades, and I feel like this is exactly what MAC needed to really amp up their vibration. I feel like back in the day, MAC was really known for all of the color, the vibrancy, being very inclusive, and I feel like this is exactly what needed to be done to get us all excited. You know what, and while I'm here, let's talk a little bit about that Sims launch real quick, because I know everyone's been talking about it, but how dare they? How dare they even launch a boring nude palette and just have the box that most of us throw away be the only thing that's Sims related? I don't get it. I don't like that. And I just think that MAC needs to revamp their collection with more color and to express themselves a little bit more, because I feel like right now they're staying more of like a safe brand and not really following the story of MAC itself. So I'm really excited for this one. I might have to go check it out. I'm hoping it's all pigmented, just like the original paint pots. And these ones, I believe they are $22. 23, sorry. Ooh, Miss Violet Voss. You know, back when I first started getting into makeup, my sister was actually super into Violet Voss, and I remember Laura Lee had a collaboration with Violet Voss, and I've always wanted that palette. I have like serious FOMO for not getting it, but at the time I felt like $40 for a palette was just so expensive, and you know it is, but I felt like for the amount of shades that they had in that palette, I think it was $40 well spent. But this palette here is not really calling to me because it is pretty neutral, and I have a lot of neutrals palettes already. I think what I'm looking for in my collection are things that are vibrant and colorful and a color story that I haven't seen before. Now, I haven't tried Violet Voss shadows since I've seen my sister use them, but from what I've seen, she used to really like them. She thought that they were super blendable, super pigmented, and that was a whole appeal to me personally. So I think for $18 and 10 shades for Violet Voss, I think that's actually a pretty good price, and I would be open to trying more from their brand. I just have to look. Melt Cosmetics is coming out with a blueprint palette, which looks really pretty, but once I actually zoomed in, I noticed that there were only 2 mattes in this palette, which I'm not really fond of. I think that companies love to come out with shimmery blues because I think they're a lot easier to manufacture than just matte blues, and I just feel like I need a solid matte blue palette, to be quite honest with you. I don't have anything like that in my collection, and even though I do have matte blues like here and there, I don't have a solid blue palette. So you know, I would have been excited if this palette was just straight up blue and had more mattes, but you know what, that's totally fine. This palette is retailing for $48, and there are also going to be 2 different eyeliners, 2 different blue liners. One is going to have more of a shimmer reflect, and one is going to be matte, and they're both blue. Let's finally talk about something that's making it onto my wish list category, and that is Lights Lacquer. Kathleen Lights is coming out with a variety of different blue shades, and I love blue on my nails. Yes, she does. She loves blue. I love these like pastel periwinkle blue colors. I think that they just make my hands look not washed out, even though that this is more of like a cooler blue. I just think that it just elongates them, makes them look really, really nice. And it's been a type of shade that I've loved since I was a kid. So I'm really excited for this launch, and I really love that she's having the little nail stickers as well, because those are kind of like galaxy inspired, and it just all looks really, really pretty. Now let's look at the price. It doesn't say, oh gosh, but you know what, whatever, it's going to be on my wish list anyway, so there's that. There are a lot of launches geared towards Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, whatever you want to call it. This year is Year of the Ox, and I feel like a lot of the collections I skipped over because I felt like they were kind of renditions of like the Mulan collection from Colourpop, just like things that were a little lackluster. A lot of the times the palettes that do come out, they're like gold tones and then grays, and then the package is red, so it looks like you're celebrating the new year, but also not really. And then there's always a red lipstick, but I felt like the one product that I feel like I am the most interested is actually from Lush. Lush has a bubble stick, and it's packed with jasmine. I didn't read that before, but you know what? Maybe that's why I'm just so attracted to it. It also has ylang ylang oil to create a luxurious floral scent. Dragon fruit powder is rich in antioxidants and vitamin C to help soothe sensitive or troubled skin. They also have a Godiva Lucky Coin, which is a shampoo bar, and that's going to retail you for $12.95, and it's a lightweight moisturizing vegan shampoo, and it also has the jasmine and ylang ylang oils. And I've never really tried a shampoo bar, which is probably why I am the most intrigued about this product. And I just feel like out of all the collections, Lush is the only thing that looks appealing and looks useful and that I would actually use. Miss JLo Beauty. Let's see what she's all about. You know, I've never seen the JLo Beauty post from Trend Mood, so this is my first time viewing it. And what I could tell you is it reminds me of just regular skincare, but in nice packaging. So let's actually read and, you know, get more of an opinion on that. So there's a glow serum with olive complex for $79. It's a mega rich gel serum that visibly brightens, tightens, and lifts, and it also gives you an all-day hydration and glow. Star Filter Highlighting Complexion Booster, $39, and it's a sheer skin enhancing complexion boosting serum. A Blockbuster Wonder Night Cream with hyaluronic acid, $58, and it has that olive complex, potent peptides, and hyaluronic acid. There's a Limitless Glow Sheet Mask for $18, or you can get 3 masks for $48, and it's a 2-piece mask, so I'm guessing one on the top and then one for the bottom, and it's supposed to give you visibly tighter, lifted, and hydrated skin. There's a lot more in this line, but ultimately what I'm seeing is that all of her skincare is revolving around this olive complex and hyaluronic acid. I think her general market here is older gals, so I'm probably thinking like late 20s, early 30s, where you will be needing those peptides and tightening complexes. And I just think that for a lot of the younger audiences out there, you might be wanting to use this as a preventative measure, but at the same time, I feel like the price point is pretty high, so it doesn't really reach out to the younger audiences as a preventative measure, because I know I like to splurge on skincare, so that's not a problem, but I feel like I need to see reviews, I need to see results, and because it is a new skincare line, I just think that I'm a little bit more skeptical, especially because it's starting out fairly expensive. So you have things $79, $39, $58, $18, $48, $48, $54, $38, $64. Like, you're definitely speaking to somebody who is willing to spend that extra cash for a full skincare regimen. So I'm going to end the video here. There were a lot of items that I decided to skip over on Trendmood's Instagram simply because, like I mentioned, the Lunar New Year releases were really boring. Some of the Colourpop things, I felt like this whole video would have been Colourpop, so I decided to skip over some as well. And a lot of the other items had already launched and a lot of people have already given reviews, kind of like the new Elf Mint collection. I think I've seen that a lot on my TikTok as well as YouTube. So I wanted to just keep it at items that I really haven't heard of before and that I felt like I needed to bring to you guys. So let me know if any of these items spoke to you, and if they whispered in your ear to go buy them right away. I would like to know, and if you just found that all of these were boring, let me know too, because I felt like the majority of them were things that I've seen before. The only thing new and innovative that I saw was that YSL thing, but I'm not gonna spend $300, no ma'am. That's a lot of money. So I'm just gonna end it here, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if you guys love these type of videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Peace out, Girl Scouts.